Hey guys, it's Steve with Basketball with Steve. Kevin Durant to the Golden State Warriors. What do you guys think about that? Now, before I talk about that, I have a question for you guys. You guys know I've been on YouTube since 2012, and then I quit after a while. I'm really bad at making decisions in terms of channels, you know? So I have a question for you guys. Would you guys rather have me upload NBA 2K16 and videos like this to this channel twice a day? So, for example, you'd have an NBA 2K17 or 16 video depending on the time I upload, and then you'll also have like one of these videos where I talk about Kevin Durant or Carmelo Anthony or something cool about the NBA. I just think that'd be better to keep it all on one channel, this channel, so there'd be 2 uploads a day, because I do want to take YouTube serious, and I think the best way for me to do that is to upload twice a day on this channel. Or I can just upload once a day on this channel like this, and then once on my other channel. But my biggest fear is that, you know, during the off season, I might run out of things to talk about. I know I can always talk about like LeBron versus Kobe or MJ versus Kobe or things like that. But, you know, eventually, you know, you're going to run out of things to talk about because eventually you're going to have covered almost everything. So that's my biggest fear about this channel, and I really don't want to screw it up because I love this channel, and you know, I love the interaction with you guys, and it's amazing. So just let me know, give me some advice in the comment section below. But anyway, back to the topic. Kevin Durant to the Golden State Warriors. If I were Kevin Durant, I would run as fast as I can. Here's why. The Golden State Warriors are sinking. They should abandon ship, and that's what they're going to do. For example, I can name so many teams that have had good years like that. Now, obviously, you know, the Orlando Magic were like that. You know, the Boston Celtics were like that. Atlanta Hawks, the Indiana Pacers. People were saying, oh, the Indiana Pacers are one of the best teams in the league a few years ago. Oh, Orlando's one of the best teams in the league in 2009. Oh, the Celtics are one of the best teams from like 2008 to like 2012. But that's what happens. You know, there's always some teams that play well for a season, 2 seasons, 3 seasons, and then they start to decline. And that's what I predict is going to happen to the Golden State Warriors. And I'm going to make a separate video for this as well. Will the Golden State Warriors ever win another championship? But they're on the decline. They're not going to play as well as they did last season in the regular season. They'll probably win 55 to 60 games. And then people are going to start moving. People are going to get unhappy. Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, all of these players are going to get unhappy. People are going to start moving. They're going to move role players. They're not going to be as good. It's probably going to be Stephen Curry by himself on the team. Klay Thompson's probably going to get traded eventually. Things like that are going to happen. And if I were Kevin Durant, I would stay as far away as possible from that. I would look to teams with players with max contracts on that team. Like, for example, how Kevin Love has like a 6-year deal with Cleveland. Or like how Chris Bosh signed a 6-year deal, or Melo did. So I would look for teams like that. Now, I'm not saying for Kevin Durant to come to the Knicks. I'm not saying for Kevin Durant to go to Miami. I'm saying look at the best possible option. The best possible options are not San Antonio or Golden State. Those are sinking ships, because once Tim Duncan, Tony, and Manu are done, which they pretty much are, Kawhi and LaMarcus Aldridge are not good enough to carry that team. You know, they might do pretty well in regular season, but they're not good enough to go deep. Same thing with Golden State in a few years, you know, and so why go to a team for 1-2 years and then leave again to another team? Because there's no way he's going to go back to OKC, because once he leaves OKC, they're going to deteriorate, and it's not going to be the same situation as LeBron, because LeBron's just a different type of player. It's hard to explain, and I hope I'm explaining this correctly, but it's not going to be the same situation as LeBron, because OKC is really going to be terrible. I mean, the Cavs got lucky. They got Kyrie. They had some hope. They got better and better each year. And then once LeBron was like, okay, I'm leaving, I'm going to Cleveland, they already were almost making the playoffs. You know? With OKC, they're not even going to be close to it. So it doesn't make sense to leave OKC to go to Golden State and then to leave a few years later because Golden State's a sinking ship. You guys probably disagree with me about Golden State being a sinking ship, but just trust me on this. Trust me, there have been so many teams throughout NBA history that, you know, look like they're going to be dominant for 5-6 years, but it just doesn't happen. That's just the way it is, man. Trust me on that. Please trust me, guys. The Golden State Warriors, you know, they're sinking. They're sinking. San Antonio's sinking. Houston, do not go to Houston. That would be a stupid decision. His best bet, in my honest opinion, is probably to stay out west, just because if you come out east, you have to deal with the 2003 NBA draft. And if Chris Bosh comes back next year, they allow him to play because of the blood clot in his lung, and he had one in his leg as well. But if they allow him to play next year, Miami's going to be a 55, 60 plus win team. And then the Knicks are definitely going to be a 45, maybe 50 plus team win team. So he's not only going to have to look at LeBron James, he's going to have to look at Carmelo Anthony and Derrick Rose. He's going to have to look at Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love. He's going to have to look at Dwyane Wade and Chris Bosh. You know, it's not just LeBron in the East. Especially with the Knicks making the playoffs now, you're going to have to go through Melo, and if you get past Melo, you're going to have to go through Dwyane Wade and Chris Bosh, and if you somehow get past them, you're going to have to go through LeBron. It doesn't make sense to come out East. It does not make sense. His best bet is to stay West. I wouldn't say the Lakers. You know, I'm starting to think maybe he should stay with OKC just because that would be his best bet looking at things right now. So maybe I was wrong, but the Warriors, that's just not the team, man. That is not the team for him. They're sinking ship. The Spurs are not the team for him. The Rockets are not the team. So really thinking about it now, he didn't really stay in OKC. But I'll make another separate video for that too. So that's 2 separate videos I'm going to make. So anyway, Kevin Durant, do not go to the Golden State Warriors. That would be the biggest mistake in your career. You're not going to win a championship going to Golden State. Your best bet as of right now is either New York City, which I don't think he should go to. And I'm a Knicks fan. After thinking about it, I don't think he should go there. Or stay in OKC. Because think about it. One more time, guys. If he goes to the Eastern Conference, he has to go through the best draft of all time. 4 Hall of Fame players. 4 superstar players. And then on top of that, LeBron is not just by himself. He has Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. You know. And then, you know, I'm not saying the Toronto Raptors are anything special, but you have to go through the annoyance. I think I said that wrong. You have to go through the annoying Toronto Raptors with DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry. You know, they're not on the level as the 03 draft, but they're still pretty solid players. So, out East, man, there's too much star power out here right now. Stay in the Western Conference. His best bet, OKC. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Again about that 2K thing, please tell me, should I upload one 2K video a day and then also another video a day? So there's going to be 2 videos, one 2K and one of me talking about the NBA, or just one video a day and one video a day on my other channel. Let me know in the comment section below. Peace.